This is our patient Renee, and we're going to add a little bit of Voluma to her face to give her some lift. The great thing about Voluma is you can find a spot in just about anybody to give them a nice uplift. Particularly, I have a lot of patients coming in saying they just feel tired, they feel like they look tired, and just with one syringe of Voluma, we're able to really rejuvenate them nicely, make them look like themselves, just better. A lot of patients come in, say they feel like they're sagging a little bit, and once you hear the saggy word, Voluma is the cure for it. So in a few quick injections over about a 5-minute period, we can transform someone who's feeling a little tired. It's particularly actually good in younger patients who just want to look a little bit better. They're starting to see the very early signs of aging. This replaces lost volume in the bone immediately, so it's nice. And a lot of people will come in, they say they want their nasolabial folds treated or the marionette lines treated. Well, this, even hollowness under the eyes, and some people have this little crease, all those things are created because of loss of volume in this area. So when you replace this volume, it gets rid of the results of the cause. So in the old days, we used to treat what happened because people were losing it. Nowadays, we treat the cause, and that takes care of the effect of those causes. So here we go. It's important to know the anatomy and put Voluma in the proper place. So we're going to put just a drop here. 1, 2, 3. We give patients a little bit of ice simultaneously. The brain senses cold. Fibers get to the brain quicker than the sharp pain fibers go. See where we want to lift. Okay. There is numbing in this, so patients will feel. You can already see between the two sides, Renee's lifted. Patients often say they feel like their eyes are open almost immediately, which is really nice. Showing a drop or two of bleeding, which is a good sign of life here. And then we just have nurse come over and hold a little pressure, and that should stop. Come around, Michelle. Smile. Pressure right here. Okay, just hold that. And I just want to show everybody that even just a little half syringe, we've used 0.5 cc of Voluma here on Renee, and you can already see between the two sides how much she's lifted on this side, how much this nasolabial fold is decreased compared to this side where it feels like it's heavy. This side is much less. Renee's young enough that she doesn't have a lot of jowling, but if you look at, turn your head a little bit, if you look at this side of her neck compared to this side, there's a little bit of heaviness here that's going to be corrected after we put in a little Voluma. So, are you okay?
I am.
People want to know whether they bruise from Voluma, and as with any injectable, there's a possibility of bruising, but knowing the anatomy helps diminish bruising, and we have all our patients stop taking aspirin, Advil, blood thinning medicines for about a week before their treatment. Usually people can just put on a little makeup a short time after their Voluma and go on their way. We do ask our patients about to exercise for about 24 hours after the treatment. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Voluma is really the only product that I've had experience with that actually tacks up tissue. You can lift the tissue as you're injecting it and get a little bit of lift. So we find the strategic spot to put it. Okay, close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. And we put in about 2/10 of a cc in there. And you can already see things are lifting up, and we go here a little bit. Now, again, there's certain proportions of the face that Da Vinci described. They're called the divine ratio. And using Voluma, we're able to reestablish a lot of that in our patients. Okay. Have a little bit more put in. So I see right here on Renee that she can use just a little bit more lifting right here. So we just lift up, pop in a little bit more. And what we see in our younger patients like Renee, they come in looking beautiful and they leave looking a little bit more beautiful. So it's nice. She still looks like herself, only better. That's really it. In 5 minutes, we've got, it's an anti-sagging treatment in 5 minutes. Call it a facelift in a syringe, call it whatever you want, but it's a product that we've been using since it came out, December of 2013, so about 2.5 years, and it's very safe. It's withstood the test of time. If you have any questions about Voluma treatments, feel free to call us. We've been told that we're using the most Voluma in the area, so we've had a lot of experience with it, and we look forward to